Hi everyone, this is Samuel and this is my first impression of the new Fujifilm X100F. So I always wanted to have a compact camera that is fast, has a viewfinder and can take high quality stills. And right at the time when the new Ricoh GR came out, Ricoh sent me one as a part of the Ambassador program. It was awesome. This little camera was my desert island camera. I took it everywhere I went and I made my first steps into street photography with it. I even used it on weddings and professional work. But somehow it didn't spark joy in me. I felt that 28mm is too close to my smartphone and I became to really love the 35mm that I had on my 5D Mark II. It has a 3D quality to it, I cannot explain it. I felt like, man, I could shoot anything just with the 35. So that's where the Fujifilm X100 fits in. It has the same 35 equivalent field of view and a nice viewfinder I always missed on the Ricoh. The optical viewfinder is bright and clear and has a digital overlay of helpful informations that are customizable. With the easy to reach switch on the front, you can either bring up a small screen in the corner for checking focus or exposure, or switch to the full EVF and see exactly what you get. The refresh rate is about 60 frames per second and I find it to be a joy to use. Okay, now let's talk about film simulation. This is probably the major selling point for me at this point. I used to shoot everything in RAW, but with the Fuji cameras, the out-of-camera JPEGs look so good that I find myself not shooting RAW anymore. But if you do, you can even choose the film simulations in Photoshop or Lightroom. Alright, let's take a look on all the film simulations. Damn, man, I love that across. Beautiful. Okay, so this was my first impression video of the Fujifilm X100F. This is actually my first video on this channel. I have a separate channel about cinematography. I will link it in the description below. If you want to see more content about the Fujifilm X100F, or do you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. I'm also going to visit Japan soon in 2 weeks and I'm planning to do some street photography there, maybe do some travel related stuff, I don't know, but I will post it here. Alright, thank you very much for watching, see you in the next one, bye bye.
Oh, I have to start? Hey everyone, welcome to my live stream. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Maybe you can hear me sounding tired. What's up everyone? Yeah, it is 6:23 a.m. here in Germany. I woke up 6 a.m. I'm very tired. I slept 4 hours. I need a coffee. I know I can't make a coffee because I will wake up my wife and my son. So no coffee for me until this stream, this event is over. So excuse me if I'm not sounding super hyped right now. I need to warm up, okay? So let me see. I have to sit in the center. So okay. We have this view and we have this view. And we are about to watch the X Summit, Fujifilm X Summit. It's all going to be about the Fujifilm X100 X100VI or 6, the X100V successor. The hype is real. The hype is crazy. Feels like Christmas, someone wrote in the chat. And yes, it does feel like Christmas. And before we start, we have 6 more minutes. I want to do something specific with this stream. So we are going to watch the Fujifilm X Summit, of course. I will give my commentary. Hopefully don't interrupt the stream too much. The event, I mean. And then afterwards I will share a little bit of my impression, thoughts. And I want to leave this stream on my channel, but I'm probably going to cut it later, so you only see the reaction when they reveal the new camera. So right before they reveal the new X100, I'm going to do a little intro for viewers watching after the stream ended. All right? Okay. Yeah. 5 more minutes. I want to say hi to people here in the chat. I will probably miss some of you. Very cool to see a lot of familiar faces and that you're chatting already since yesterday. Okay, let's see. So where are you guys watching from? I see Kansas, Utah, Chicago. So you guys have it good because for you it's right before bedtime. So you're up, your kids are probably asleep already, sleeping in the bed. But I also saw a comment, someone watching from Paris, the same time zone. Some green members here. Hajime is here. Shout out to my Discord gang. My neglected Discord gang. Konrad is here. What's up? Brooklyn girl Linda is here. Hey, how are you doing? By the way, Linda, I will be giving you a proper reply to your email. I read it, and I just need a little bit more time. And the last weeks were a little crazy. I'm preparing for a big exhibition, which is coming up in 1 month, but that's only relevant for people in Germany. But stay tuned on my Instagram channel for that. Yeah, this is filming in Acros. I'm filming on a Fujifilm, of course. So, okay, we have 3 more minutes. Let me talk a little bit about my history with the X100 for some of you new guys who don't know what my connection is with this camera. So I owned an X100F, not the V. I bought it brand new. It was the first new camera I bought since, at that time it was like 5 or 7 years since I bought a new camera. And I bought it in 2017 when it came out, like 3 months after the release. And then I started a YouTube channel. This channel I started because of that camera. And the whole reason was because I knew it would get some views. And I wanted to see if I can do YouTube, if I can be comfortable in front of the camera, and what it would do for me personally. So, and I made a bunch of X100F videos. You saw it in the thumbnail of this stream. And it also was kind of my street photography honeymoon phase. I really fell in love with street photography. I've been doing it before I owned the X100F with my Ricoh GR, the first APS-C version. But I didn't really consider myself a street photographer back then. I just snapped photos on the street when I was traveling. And then when the X100F came, my GR by that time was already 6 or 7 years old. I think 5 or 6 years old. And I wanted something new. So, and as you saw my first video I posted on my channel in the beginning. That was the first ever review I did. Yeah. Yo, good morning, Neru. What's up? By the way, I might be visiting the Luxembourg Street Photography Festival again, just as a guest. So maybe we can see each other again. And yeah, then when the GR3 was announced, of course I found out, because I was still, this is so funny, because I was still a Ricoh GR ambassador when I bought the X100F. And then this might be funny for you people who followed me because of the GR. And then Ricoh Japan haven't really heard about me. And my contact in Germany from Ricoh suggested to Japan that I should receive the Ricoh GR3 and become an international ambassador, or be one of the German ambassadors. And then Ricoh Japan said, they looked at my channel and it was all X100F Fujifilm content. And then they supposedly said, anyone else except this guy, or something like that. And at the end, they were able to convince, or Germany was able to convince Ricoh that it might be a good idea to have me on, because I would be someone who uses multiple cameras, which is a benefit. Because I'm not a fanboy then.
The Heiji
Oh.
Goto will extend his
It's
greetings.
starting. Okay, we will hear some CEO talking.
Thank you, Ms. Kalki.
And let me know if you
Introduction.
can hear me right, and this
Thank you
the
for
event.
joining us for X Summit Tokyo 2024.
Oh, we need two subtitles here.
Those of you that are
Oh,
watching
no
our
subtitles.
broadcast from around the world, we are also joined here by representatives from over 30 countries. Most of all, thank you to the many photographers, videographers, filmmakers,
I can make the
creative retail partners,
Fujifilm
and
Summit stream louder if you
media
want.
outlets for your continued support
Okay,
for
sorry.
our
Yeah, he
X
also
series
does speak
and GFX system
very quietly.
products. We would not be where we
Fujisan
are
is
today
quiet.
without you. On January
Go to the
20th,
English version.
2024, Fujifilm celebrated its
So even
90th
louder than this,
anniversary.
or is this good now?
This is a huge milestone for us.
Much better. Okay, good.
For 90 years, we have sought to bring quality of life enhancement to the world through our best-in-class and innovative imaging products
Okay.
and services. This has made it possible for us to expand the reach of our
So have you
imaging
guys
platform
read
to
the
other
rumors?
industries
Fuji
like
rumors posted,
healthcare,
I think,
materials,
pretty much
and
all the
business
specs.
innovation.
Even photos were leaked yesterday.
We also
I mean,
announced
my yesterday.
Fujifilm Group's purpose called commemorating our 90th anniversary. We have a short video we would
90th
like to
anniversary.
share with you.
Oh,
Every smile holds a story.
audio just cut off for me.
Stories of joy,
It's back now.
laughter, excitement.
Stock footage,
Stories of new
montage.
beginnings. Stories of love, dreams, hope, and finding strength. Smiles shared with loved ones.
I like the
And to
Fujifilm
celebrate
presentations.
new
They're
life.
always very entertaining.
Smiles
Like, this is
are our
totally fine,
gifts
of course.
and
I'm
the
not making
stories
fun
we
of this,
share.
but I appreciate that they
At Fujifilm, we
often
know
want to be
smiles
creative with
in
their
everything we do, and
presentations.
with all our
But
partners.
the
we
presenters
spread
are
smiles
sometimes
the world over.
obviously not
communities,
comfortable.
Cultures and industries. Giving our world more
Yeah,
smiles.
major megacorp vibes. The CEO's like, yeah, see guys, we are a major corporation.
Giving our world more smiles. We bring diverse ideas.
I
unique
have met the
capabilities,
CEO from
and
Ricoh Imaging in
extraordinary
Japan.
people together to change the world.
He is also
with our new group
an older
purpose
guy,
as our
but
guide and aspiration.
um,
We will
yeah,
endeavor
nice
to
guy.
increase the number of smiles in the world. As Fujifilm's original business, imaging will always remain our focus and sit close to our hearts. Driven
Okay,
by
so
the recent successes of
X100 V1
and
or
our
6,
complete
whatever
line
it's
of
going to be called.
X3s and
Um,
GFX system cameras
I'm
and
curious
lenses,
how fast it
we
will
are happy to
sell
say
out, because
that the imaging
all I
business
see in the
is
comment section of
thriving
the Fujifilm
and
stream
poised for
is that
next
people are
10
already
years.
trying to pre-order.
We cannot
Oh,
thank
by the
you
way,
enough for your
uh,
support.
I mentioned
the
this in my
years.
on my Instagram.
We will
I
continue
probably
to
will
make
be
every effort
ordering
to
one,
increase everyone's
not that
smile
because I
through
want
our
one,
imaging
but
products
because
and
I
services.
really want. Yeah, I want one
Today's
to use
product
for
announcement
a
is
video or
rewarding
to. No, sorry,
because
I'm
it
tired.
represents a core philosophy
I wanna
that gave
get one in
birth
my hands,
to
and
our
the only way I
family
can do that
of
is if someone
X3s cameras.
borrows it to me, or I buy
Everyone,
one. And I'm going to buy
I'm
one
pleased to
because I want to make a
introduce
video
you
with it.
to our
I want to
newest
re-experience
premium compact
the X100F
camera
because
in our flagship
the X100V,
X100
I only used it once. Shout out to my friend Leo from London. He let me use one for a video. And then, yeah, of course I'm going to make videos, because why not? I would be stupid not to, right? And then after filming... Wait, they already showed it? That was so fast. Huh?
X106
What?
featuring
I was not prepared.
our latest fifth generation digital
That was very
imaging technology.
anticlimactic.
I'm going to pass it off to my team to tell you more
What?
about
Is this
this exciting product in
did you say
detail.
this is the
But in
5th
the
or 6th
meantime,
version?
let me assure you that we will continue to develop many
Out of
more
nowhere, yeah,
attractive
what is this?
products for years to come.
That was a lame unveil, yeah.
Today's X Summit Tokyo is just one of the ways we are showing that commitment to you.
Okay.
X Summit Tokyo
Man, I would use some
2024
kind of curtain
officially
or
began. Please enjoy.
reveal it like this. His pose. So yeah, I'm probably going to pre-order one and then send it back or sell it after I film my videos, because I don't really need another street camera. But I said on my Instagram, if they're going to incorporate 40mm frame lines and a 40mm crop mode, then I'm in danger. Yeah, then I would be in serious danger. Yeah, maybe I might even sell it for a profit. Who knows? I don't think it's... But we don't know. We will see. Man, this is... I wanted to you know, do another intro for my
This is Yuji Igarashi from Fujifilm.
For the people who
So
want to
it's nice to
pre-watch
see
this.
all the familiar faces
Rewatch
as well as new. We are streaming live through YouTube Live today. So
Okay.
I hope many people are also watching our live stream today. So last X Summit was held back in 2019. That's 5 years ago. We're happy to see you, especially because this commemorates the 90th anniversary for Fujifilm.
Yeah, I think today is
And,
only going to be
previous X
about
Summit
the
was held
X100
in Stockholm,
6.
and
No
we
other camera
announced the
revealed.
flagship model, GFX 102. This camera is used for both stills and also video, and well accepted for both purposes. And also, probably you've seen the New Year's greetings on our YouTube channel. That was shot.
Oh, is it
using
already on the
in-camera
website?
VFX
I'm checking now.
So GFX can shoot in various setups, and it expands the field of expression. We prepared the same setup today next to this hole. So after this session, please check it out. 2022 marked the 10 years of X-mount. and we introduced the double flagship models, XH2S and XH2. We set a new benchmark for video capability. At the same time, we introduced
Fujifilm
F18 to 120
somehow makes it hard
f4
to
power zoom.
find their website in Germany here.
This
in
lens
German.
was very well accepted, especially when coupled with the XH2 and XH2S.
I don't see any
past 2 years,
X100VI
back,
on
we
the
may be able to
Fujifilm
say we put a
store.
lot of efforts in the video features of the camera.
I don't even know if I'm on
But
an official
I'm sure
store
you
here right
understand
now.
that we have never forgotten about photography. XT5, which we introduced back in November 2022, we had the tagline, photography first. So we care about photography more than any other company, and we are committed to broaden its appeal. As first step, we came up with a 90th anniversary
So
product.
on German
The product is
photo stores,
X100VI.
there's no post yet. Oh, what did you say? I almost missed it again. Ooh, let's go. Okay, we have to watch this. Oh, this is a little bit of the history. X100F! Oh. The one and only. So this is a new one, yeah? Looks exactly like the V. I was really hoping for a little bit of a cosmetic change. I like the look of the V, but something new. A new color maybe. I was really hoping for like a gunmetal or dark gray version. Oh, the black looks shiny. Looks like black paint. So when it comes to color, I always would go for the silver, but I want to see the black looks different.
So X100VI embodies the appeal of film camera and joy of photography. It represents the core value of Fujifilm since its foundation. So from now,
it would be cool if they would
hand
include a
over to
little
Justin
micro SD
Staley
slot as a second
explain
card
about
slot,
the camera.
like the Nikon ZF
Justin
does.
joined Fujifilm back in 2013 when I was working in the US. And since then, he's been a good friend and colleague of mine. So Justin, welcome.
Thank you, Yuji.
It's all yours.
It's all mine.
So this is a real event. They didn't
Hi,
film
everyone.
this
I'm Justin
beforehand.
Staley from the Global Product Planning team, and I'm going to explain the details of the X100VI. First, here is the product overview of the new and exciting X100VI.
So
It utilizes a fifth-generation sensor and processor.
if you're wondering if the
plus a
video
newly
is
developed
behind
privacy
a little bit, the audio,
complete with AI
it is on
autofocus
the Fujifilm
and
stream.
6.2K video. It has evolved significantly
Okay, specs.
from the previous model.
Let's go.
However, the X100VI is more than just a high-performance camera. This camera embodies our experience in both analog and digital photography. Experience the joy of photography just by taking a photo.
I want to know
and
what the
looking through
resolution of
viewfinder.
the EVF is.
For example,
I hope they
it is the ideal
improved
size
it a little
and
bit.
weight, allowing for mobility when focusing on a subject in the street. The shutter speed and aperture compensation dials are placed on top of the camera body. Together with the aperture ring, all shooting settings can be changed in a tactile fashion, like an analog camera.
Yo, Alex, what's up?
Furthermore, each dial has
If
a
it's
carefully
black paint
configured
on
field
brass, then they
to
leave me no
optimize the
choice.
dials for both
Yeah, if
accuracy
it's
and
brass
comfort.
and black paint, ooh.
Finding the ideal moment when looking through the viewfinder, we've
And the
carried
silver
over
also does
this
look a little
advanced
different,
hybrid
maybe?
finder, the X100 series' most valued feature to the new camera. The EVF supports composing inside the frame.
Does it?
The OVF opens up the field of view to include the area outside the frame.
His silver version looks a
expanding the
little bit
creative
like the F,
possibilities.
X100F.
These two
Not
technological
as
features
matte
can be
and
switched
bright
at will
as the
with
V.
a single lever.
I really like the silver of
The
the
X100VI
X100V.
continues all the values that have been cherished by X100
Yo,
series
what's
users.
happening with my...
This is a camera that retains and redefines the concept that has been well received by many and is equipped with our latest components. And so to demonstrate our continued commitment to photography with this new
Yeah,
camera,
IBIS is
we have launched
IBIS is
a
nice.
photography project
A
called
nice
Timeless
upgrade.
Value. In this project, the photographers have used the X100VI to feature
That was
and
one of the
express a
benefits of
constant
the
theme in their
that
work.
is one of the benefits of the
Today,
Ricoh
we would
GR3
like to
and
introduce
3X.
you to one of the participants
But
in
now
this project. We are pleased to
the
introduce the
X100 also
documentary
has it.
photographer, Sam Abel. Sam has been at the forefront of photography
Oh, Sam
since the
Abel.
film era,
What has he to do with this camera?
possessing a profound understanding of photography as an expressive form. We have prepared for you a short movie that presents Sam's interpretation of timeless value.
That's cool that they
We
got
trust that
him
you understand
to
the
do
appeal of
something.
photography, and by extension, the concept of the X100 series. The following is the shortened 3-minute version of the original movie. Please have a look.
You guys know him, right? You have to look up his photography.
He
has this one photo that's
realism.
unreal.
Photography is my life. I learned photography from my dad. He was a high school teacher, and his great lesson to me was compose the picture, Sammy, and wait. Wait for
Is he
something
talking to me?
animate it, to bring it alive, has been my mantra and the foundation of my photographic practice all my life. Photography is a way to be in the world, not in the studio, not at a desk
So,
looking at a computer.
Thousands of
but
people
out
are
in
now
the
picturing
richness of
themselves
life.
being
And that's what I
him
wanted.
with a fancy hat and a
in order
nice
for me to do
suit,
that, I
photographing
have to have a camera like
Japan
this, honestly,
with a
which
cool
is
camera.
compact, discreet,
And it's working.
that I feel right about, not only in my hands, but around my neck or on my shoulder. Right
There's
there
really something
forming
about
as an
the X100
extension of my connection
design
to
that
life.
makes you feel different when you
This
shoot with
camera
it.
design with its fixed 35mm
When I had the
is a
X100F,
return for me and for thousands and thousands, many thousands
it
of
felt
photographers to the
different
classical
than
era
any other
of
camera.
photography.
Obviously,
It's
the
not distorted,
Ricoh GR is
it's not
another
exaggerated,
shooting style,
and
so
true to life. And I like living with those dimensions and those possibilities. The possibilities are rich. You don't need to reach for another lens to be achieving in photography. The photographic life is a rich life. It's rich in many ways.
Yo, Chris is here, Zone
Problem
Focused. What's up? I wonder if they are going to introduce a new film simulation. Yeah,
But
I'm
by
wondering that
far
too. I heard
the most meaningful are the
Reala
human
Ace or
connections
something is
that I've
the
been able to
nearest, and it
make
might be
as a photographer.
in this camera. We will see.
And when the photograph is published, or when it's gifted to the people, I see that it connects. It connects generations, connects individuals.
Yeah, so this
It's a way of bringing
video
people
testimonial promotional
together around a common humanity.
thing here, content,
I'm after that.
of course, is for the lifestyle. Who doesn't want to be a seasoned photographer, documentary photographer, shooting with a viewfinder?
I hope you all enjoyed that. Sam really wanted to be here. Yesterday was actually
That's
his
true.
birthday,
I really
so
wanted to be
unfortunately he
there,
couldn't make
but I
it.
can't.
But,
Sorry, guys.
I just want to say happy birthday, Sam.
Oh, I didn't know it's my birthday,
attracts
but
people to
thanks.
photography?
Very kind of you.
And what does the X100VI offer as a tool to capture that appeal? As Sam said, and I also believe, it is something unique that brings people together and enriches their lives.
This is
Now, you may be
interesting.
wondering
Joseph
about the
here
technical
says
advancements
Tatsuo
of the
Suzuki's
X100VI.
promo
Please allow
for
me
the
to
X100V was way more on brand
First of all,
for how
let's
I
get
will
into
use
the
it.
most important aspect,
That's true.
image quality.
I mean,
The
for a lot of people, it's
X100VI
true.
is equipped with the sensor and processor from the 5th generation of the X series, the X-Trans
birthday, Sam.
CMOS 5 HR and the X Processor 5.
They should
40
give you one for your
megapixel
birthday.
resolution has finally come to the X100VI.
Guten Morgen,
At
Elmar.
Fujifilm,
Eastblock
we
boy.
envisioned this upgrade for the past 5 years. The same 23mm f2 prime lens has been carried over from the X100V. However, this lens seamlessly resolves 40 megapixel. This is the high-resolution
So now
result
they're going to
of
talk about the
output from
specs, the
compact
resolution.
X100-6 body. Additionally, the X100 series accepts a wide
I'm really
angle
happy
or
with
telephoto
24.
conversion
24,
lens
26,
as an accessory.
totally fine.
These two conversion lenses
But
also support 40 megapixel, providing
take more
high-resolution
resolution,
results from the center to the edge of the image. You can enjoy taking high-resolution
gladly.
images at these three focal lengths. We have made another evolution in image quality.
I hope they're
Reala
talking
Ace
about
film
crop
simulation.
modes. I want to hear
Developed for the GFX 100
new crop modes.
it will be available for the first time in the X series on the X100-6.
Oh, okay. So they have a new film simulation.
Is the pair to Provia. In addition to Reala Ace, grain effect and color chrome effect are also included. These functions are the ones that add the charm.
So I don't know
analog
this
images
film
in
stock. Is it
digital form.
a
Exactly what we
positive
need for
film
the
or
X100
negative
six.
film?
Moving forward, we recognize that the processor is a critical element of the camera. There are various performance improvements with the X Processor 5, but the enhanced autofocus is a point that we think will benefit users at all
So
levels of photography.
that's probably a nice upgrade
The
for
newest
people
autofocus algorithm produces
who have an
swift and
X100V,
accurate results.
because
It will
the
also
AF
feature a sudden
is
detection function
a lot
that
better on
utilizes
the
deep
XT5
learning
and
technology.
XS20.
Another essential element to take full advantage of the high resolution and image quality of the 40 megapixel sensor
Yeah,
is
no
IBIS.
frame lines on the 28mm
IBIS enables
conversion
you
lens is a
freedom
little bit
to
of a
not need a
shame.
tripod to capture
But you can
sharp
use the whole
IBIS is
whole
critical
viewfinder
for
probably.
maintaining image quality, but we cannot allow it to compromise the compact size and mobility of the X100 series. However, our engineers have successfully resolved this challenging contradiction. This is the result. With a slight size and weight increase of 2 millimeters in thickness and 43 grams in weight, we have successfully mounted a 6-stop IBIS unit. Although the mass of the IBIS part itself is almost the same as that of the XT5, the newly developed thin IBIS system was able to be installed into the camera. Moving
Now
on,
it does really
the
look
grip
a little
design
thicker
has also
to me.
been refined to
The
match
top view looks
with mounting the
different
IBIS
from
unit.
the
The grip
previous
and feel
cameras, no?
of the X100-6 remains the same as the previous model. And like the GFX
Oh,
100-2,
and it's heavier now.
the X100-6's IBIS system utilizes image information in addition to the
Mm-hmm.
gyro sensor for improved image stabilization. With these advances in hardware and software, we were able to incorporate a small,
The Nikon ZF also has
powerful
a cool
image
feature. It
stabilization
does
system. The potential
adjust the
of
IBIS to
X100-6
the focus point.
increases with IBIS, giving
which is
more
really
freedom
cool.
for night street photography and slow
And
shutter
here they
speed.
also did
We
something
imagine
to
this being a useful
improve
update
it,
to photographers
but
of
we don't know
all
what
levels
exactly it
of
means.
experience. Although it is positioned as a still camera, the X100-6 is equipped with impressive video performance.
Oh yeah,
It
and then
comes with
IBIS is
6.2K,
probably
422
useful
10-bit
for video.
internal
Or I
recording,
know it's going to be
and
useful for
includes
video.
touch tracking
And
and
I
autofocus.
have filmed on my X100F
Moreover,
before.
you can connect it to Frame.io
And without
camera
an
to
IBIS,
cloud
it's very shaky.
without additional accessories. Video and still image files can be uploaded directly to Frame.io. The workflow from shooting to editing is dramatically sped up and stress-free. We would like to introduce you to other useful devices incorporated into the X100-6. As we previously mentioned, the viewfinder is the same as that of the X100V.
Oh,
Look through the viewfinder, compose your shot, and release the shutter.
so no upgrade on
This
the
device
viewfinder.
is dedicated to creating through the viewfinder.
I mean, it was so totally
With
fine.
3 distinct modes, EVF, OVF, and the electronic rangefinder, we
But I
hope
was
you will
hoping for a little
enjoy
bit of a
creating
surprise here.
images. The viewfinder is a very important feature of this model, but it is by no means the only way to enjoy photography. The flat LCD
That's it.
has
No
been
more talk
carefully
about the
designed
viewfinder.
for users
Oh
to enjoy
man.
viewing on the screen. This is also a feature
By the way,
inherited from
how
the
many of you
X100V.
guys would use
When
this
stored,
with the
it's
OVF?
completely integrated with the body,
When I used the
resulting in a
X100V,
very simple and
I
elegant
really
design.
loved the OVF more than the F
You can look
because
through
the
the
frame
viewfinder,
lines were actually
shoot at
accurate
waist level
mostly.
with the LCD, or
So
simply
I would
just
totally
love the
go
design.
and use
Everyone
it
enjoys
with the
photography
OVF.
in their own way, and we trust that you will use the X100-6 in any way that suits you. Please let me explain about battery life. With the inclusion of IBIS, some may
So,
be
battery
concerned
life.
that it will decrease the number of shots that can be made.
They probably improved
However,
the battery
the
life
X
still
Processor
because of the
5's
processor.
power-saving performance brings a solution to that. It uses the same NP-W126S
So,
battery as the X100V.
so far it really sounds like
It is
it's going
able
to
shoot slightly
be
more
just a
frames than the
sensor
X100V,
upgrade
enabling users to concentrate on
AF.
shooting without worrying about the remaining battery power.
Can I say that
Lastly,
that
allow
can
me
I
to
say that
explain the
that's a little bit
accessories of the
that's a little lame?
All
because
previous model accessories, including the lens hood
I
and
would
leather
be disappointed if Ricoh
can be used with
comes
the
out with a
X100.
GR4 and all it has a
The
40
adapter
megapixel
rings,
sensor
AR, X100,
and better AF. I
and
mean,
PRF49
would I be
can
mad?
attached
A
to
little
make
bit
the camera
disappointed, not
dust
mad,
and
but
weather resistant.
maybe disappointed.
This expands the conditions the X106 can be used in.
But the X100V was
We have
already
come to
such
the
a
end
good
of the
camera. I
X106
always
product
recommended it
description.
to people
And now we would like
for
to hear
their first
from our
camera or
photographers
only
on
camera
their experiences
because it's
using
such
the
a
X106.
complete package.
This part of the session will be led by Elle, a member of our marketing division.
Yeah, Konrad says it. He wouldn't even call it a new model.
Thank you.
Well done. Smashed it.
And the thing is that
Hey
for
everyone,
Fujifilm,
my name is Elle. It's a pleasure to be
they
here
know
with
they're
you
going
and
to
be
sell
standing
it
on this stage
regardless
today.
of what they put into this
I'm
camera.
delighted to invite two
because of the
our
hype.
creators to come and join me on the stage now for a short Q&A. These two creators have been using the X100VI for a while now, so they are well equipped to answer some of our questions on the key features. So with no further ado, I'd like you to put your hands together for Jasmine Quiñones and George Nobici.
Yeah, exactly. Mark says
Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining
either
me.
buy it or don't.
If you'd like to just take
It's
a
just
second
yeah,
to
the
introduce
X100V
yourself.
is such a fine camera.
Be great, George.
You really
Hi,
can't
I'm George Nobici, photographer,
go wrong.
but I'm just a regular guy who walks out my door every day with my camera in hand, an open mind and a sense of
What
wonder.
is this now? A discussion
9
between
years
two
ago, I met Sam
creators?
Abel. He said to me,
photographers?
I think you have what it takes to be a photographer. And the other thing he said to me was, learn photography with a fixed focal length lens. So I got my first X100 series camera. From the moment I held it, I fell in love with it. And I wound up wandering on a journey of self-discovery for about 3 years. Some days,
So
this
kind of
camera
interesting
was
that he is
my best friend,
left eye dominant
only companion.
because this camera
But I came to
is
love being with it.
designed for
Now
right eye
I
shooting.
am a photographer based in Karuizawa here in Japan. Not only do I have
Because
a
you
career
can
in
see the
photography,
world with the left
but with the
eye.
help of Fujifilm, I've started a photo festival,
That's what
Karuizawa
like
Photo
us.
Fest, to give back to the photo community.
No, Joel Meyerowitz
But
was saying.
ultimately, I'm still just a regular guy walking up my door every day with my camera in hand and a sense of wonder.
Sense of wonder.
Wow.
I wonder if that was improvised. Or
Okay, so I don't know how
Fujifilm
I'm
was
gonna
like,
follow that
you
one
gotta
up. That
say
was a
sense of wonder at the
beautiful-
end.
Beautiful
If you
introduction.
miss it, you
My
will not
name
get paid
is
today.
Jasmine Quiñones, and I am a filmmaker and a photographer, so sometimes I just call myself a blanket creator. But my work is vastly different than yours, I would say. I definitely do
Please don't
a
focus
lot
on the
of
filmmaking aspect
short
of the
filmmaking,
X106.
social content, and I'm also doing a lot of sports and fitness-related commercials. So I definitely, my last project with Fujifilm was actually a film about skateboarding.
This is
so that can give you
what
a
we see
sense
here is actually what
type of things
happens
that I
with
do
every
like to
brand
film
nowadays.
and photograph. So
They always
very
invite
different from you. But
a
yeah, so
creator,
I'm very
an
excited to
influencer.
be here. I got
Not
my
so many
first
photographers
Fujifilm
anymore,
camera only 3 years ago.
which unfortunately
so to be
shows
here
that
speaking for
reach
Fujifilm
and
is definitely really surreal experience. So thank you guys.
yeah,
for
reach and
having me.
popularity and that kind of stuff is
Thank you for being here.
prioritized over skills or artistry of a photographer.
George, I'll come to you first. So we were talking earlier, but you've been using
Yeah.
the X100 series since the X100T,
Because
right?
how cool would it be
So
if
you
Sam
know the
Abel would
system
sit
very
here
well.
and show a
Can you
project he
explain some
shot,
of
like
the
a
upgrades and
project
changes to the
that he shot
X100
entirely on this
from its
camera,
predecessor,
talk about it,
X100?
and we get inspired by the images.
So I love the T, and I also love
Or
the F.
We don't even see all the OG Fujifilm ambassadors
anymore.
anymore.
Because they had grown in size.
Last time I think we had one of them, and then there was Joe Allen was there, you know, he's a YouTuber, and then a whole panel of creators. But yeah,
but
well,
this time,
whatever.
it was really intuitive from the beginning. I had no such hesitation.
What's going on?
From the moment I first picked it up.
The presentation
it was an extension of my hands
looks
and
frozen.
eye.
Oh, okay.
With this sleek profile, it reminded me of the X100T.
The silver is different, right?
It
does look different.
The whole series, which is impressive because I think these have always been beautiful cameras. I think
this camera would look so good in a graphite silver
so for
version.
Those of you, welcome to the club.
Or gunmetal or whatever.
And for the loyal fans,
a little
I think
darker.
you'll be very happy with this camera. I think it brings together the very best of this series, together in one beautiful compact package.
And about that
I've been waiting to do this
ambassador
for a few
and
months. I'm just
influencer
finally
topic,
remove this sticker.
I know for a fact that I'm only
I love that.
still a Ricochet ambassador because I have reach.
I think one of the first
Or maybe
one to talk about
I'm
is
selling
how you
myself
find
short
it
here, but I know that in Germany at least, they couldn't find someone else who can promote the camera and is already a user. So when they said, no, not this guy, because I was using Fujifilm at the time, they probably thought, well, there's no other guy in Germany.
Yeah, it's incredible that I can make prints using this camera.
I can't complain.
In addition,
I
because of the larger
complain.
sensor resolution, I've been able to use additional tools in my toolkit, specifically the digital teleconverter. So previously, I was a little hesitant to go to 50 millimeter or 70 millimeter because of the resolution I would lose. I have no such problem here because of starting with a 40 megapixel sensor.
Sure. Something that's really useful.
Come on, you know this guy uses a Leica.
System anyway,
well,
it's become
maybe.
easier, and I would also say this: it's a camera.
Yeah, it's a little bit
that
shinier. The silver is
can
shinier.
use without hesitation.
Now I have to
example,
really
in
think about it because the black
but also
looks
for
like black
hobbyists
paint,
who want to grow with a camera, just as I did
which
9 years ago.
Which is
It's a
cool, of
perfect camera for
course.
that. And for,
but I was thinking of
photographing
silver.
memories and family times
I
and
like
things
his silver cameras.
every kind of subject that you need in your life.
Absolutely.
And the X100VI comes equipped with IBIS as well. Has that changed the way that you've used the
Okay,
camera?
let me check if we can
shooting with it?
already pre-order.
Absolutely. I think there's an example of a photograph. At
yes,
the moment. But this is a
it
photograph
is.
I could not have made with the
So in German online stores
so
you can pre-order it already.
Screen, but when you hold the camera down below, it's
Also
harder
on
to keep
Amazon.
your, hand steady from
It will be released on April
I
3rd,
would have
it
needed
says,
a tripod to
on
make this
Amazon.
photograph in the past. But with IBIS, I was able to go to this rocky shoreline, hold the camera below, and use the neutral density filter to slow down my shutter speed and photograph this wave coming in just at the moment it was washing away this buoy.
Do you guys still want to watch this?
This is
or
a new
should
new
we
way
browse
of,
some online stores?
incorporating additional tools. So I can compose and wait, but I can compose and wait with a slower shutter speed.
Man, why didn't they talk about the new finish? I want to know, is it black paint or does it only look like that?
This camera was always designed for handheld photography, I think. Leaf shutter, compact. So all of those things were working for it. Now with IBIS, it's reaching another level.
Nah, I would still go for silver.
Grabbing your camera and taking a shot and having that stability. How did you find the weight of the new X100VI?
Honestly, I didn't notice the weight at all. Of course, if I held both, I could notice the slightest of differences. But I think it comes down to
Shopping
the
with
design and
Sammy,
the
ja.
balance. So the engineers
Kaufst du
did
dir
an amazing
eine?
job when
Ich
you
kaufe mir eine,
hold
weil
this.
ich
It
ein
just
Video
feels
darüber
right,
machen möchte.
in my
Und dann
hands.
verkaufe ich sie wieder.
And
Wahrscheinlich.
when I got the X100V, I ended up, wanting a grip, a case of some sort, just for the balance of it. But this, I don't need it at all. So if I factor that in, it ends up being lighter than a 100V with a case. So this has been a great feature about that, I think.
Huh.
And a final question, just taking a little different direction, but talking about film simulations, you've been a classic Chrome fan, I believe.
1,799 euros.
How did you get on with that?
I did. When I first picked up the X100T, I fell in love with classic Chrome. I loved the richness of its tones, its shadows, and I always was using classic Chrome. And then when X100V came
So
out,
the question is
Plus
Amazon
Negative
or
became a second
Photo
film
Erhard
simulation
in Germany?
my toolkit, one that I also love to use. I'm happy to say that
Oh,
Real
already
Ace is
reviews
now
are
my third
dropping?
option,
Okay.
my third go-to option. It's wonderful. I can use it for more vibrant scenes with nature, and yet it's still a little bit understated and feels natural. So I really enjoy that. I think that it is wonderful that Fujifilm has this amazing archive of analog films and that history to draw upon, so that you can find a film simulation for your own sensibilities and work with those. So I think that's an amazing feature.
Thank you so much. I'll come to you, Jasmine, next, a little bit further away.
Yeah.
But starting off, I wanted to ask, we talked a bit backstage as well about how you find the distinct look and design of the X100 series. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I mean, I've always been a fan of anything that looks very nostalgic
I'm not
and
disappointed,
retro, and
but
so I was
I'm
really
also
drawn to
not
Fujifilm cameras, like right from the start. But I think
overwhelmed
one of the best
by,
things about
or not
the
overwhelmed.
X100 series is not
It
just
was a little
nostalgia and the
boring, to be
feel of
honest, this
it kind of really
presentation,
feeling
and
like an analog camera, but also
not really.
just the fact that it is so small.
I wanted
It is
to see
such a
something new,
powerful
something
camera with such a
unique,
beautiful lens on
innovation.
it. I don't know
This is a
what they
camera
did to the
suited,
lens, but it's just like,
suited for
it's a magic lens
a
for
specific
me. But
shooting
the
style.
fact that I
Maybe
can just fit it in, like,
you
my
know,
little
copy
side
recon and put a
streetwear
snap
bag,
focus
and
in it or
it's
something like
so
that.
discreet. It's-
Give us some
It doesn't weigh much at all.
unique
so it's not weighing me down,
street
and it's not a
photography
very
focused
on-the-go
or
creator, so I think
documentary
it fits
photography focused
perfectly into
features,
my workflow.
or
It
like
looks-
something I don't know,
let's be real, it looks pretty cool.
something like the Leica
Talking about just,
M11P
like,
did
grabbing it
with
from your
the
pocket and stuff as well, like, you were talking
authentication
earlier
something
about the
system
autofocus
where you can
and how
make your
you have
photos
that comfort that you can just grab your
save
camera
your
and
photos
get the shot.
for
Well, obviously, over the years,
from stealing or something like
autofocus,
that,
the
or
X100 series has gone through a lot of changes and improvements. How have you found it with the X100VI?
Yeah, so I tend to work pretty fast, pretty on the go. Like I said, I like shooting a lot of sports. I like shooting a lot of candid photography and filmmaking and shutter drags and all that. So the autofocus for me has been a really big improvement as somebody who does a lot of video work, solo filmmaking. The improved face and eye detection is super important for me.
Okay,
Subject
guys,
detection
silver or
is
black?
great, and so, yeah, I'm definitely someone who utilizes autofocus quite a bit, so I'm very, very pleased with the improvements that they've made.
you need to see it in person. I can't decide.
You mentioned your video work, right? As a DOP, you're focusing mostly on film. So did you get a chance to shoot a lot of video with the X100?
Yeah, so here in Japan and also in Miami, I had the camera and I was able to test some video work with the camera. Like I said, filmmaking is definitely more of like my main thing, my bread and butter. So I found the experience, especially
Okay, guys,
with the IBIS
pre-ordered.
on the
Oh
camera,
shit,
to be
I pre-ordered.
huge, and I've really been so impressed
The
with
silver
fact that
version.
I don't
I
have to
pre-ordered
bring out
the
a
silver
tripod
version.
if I don't want to, and I was able to be on the subway and kind of get a
The
steady
paint
shot
is
with
wearing
the
off
tripod.
from Fujifilm. Okay, I
Everyone
didn't
who
know
films
this.
video knows that, you know, if a camera is so light, it's
There's no
very
brass.
hard to keep it steady, and it's very hard to not see the little
If it would be
flakes of
brass,
vapor
then I
going
would
to the
of course
camera.
go for black.
So the introduction of IBIS was awesome.
Yeah, black
and
is
to
boring.
branch off of that,
I agree
I'm
with
someone
Gladys.
who
It's
also really likes control.
and I don't like the
over their
red
image. So
font
I use
accents of
F-Log
the
all the time,
black
F-Log 2.
X100.
I'm super excited about the introduction of the 422 10-bit footage. That to me is a dream come true. That means I can really take the images from the X100VI and color grade them to my liking and to my style. So
and then I was
love
also
that
hoping
lot,
for a
and
special
I'm a huge
edition color,
XS20
like,
and XH2S
you know,
user. So the fact
that's
that
not
they
all. We have
took
one more,
some of the specs from the XS20
one
and
more
XH2S,
product, and it's
especially
the
6.2K, and they put
I
it
don't know,
into an even smaller,
the
travel-friendly
all
body.
brass,
Blows my mind because, you know,
all
it really
blacked
gives people
out
options
X100
to
or something like
travel
that.
as light as possible.
Yeah, one
So
last thing.
even with something like the XS20, it's super small. but you still
Titanium
have
or
all those, like,
champagne, yeah.
lenses that you might be carrying around. So it gives
Oh,
people
I'm going to show you
options
something,
to
wait.
travel super light. And then I will say one more thing, and then I'll stop. But the internal ND, I know the internal ND
I made a
was
video
from the previous
in
model, but I think people just forget how important
2018,
the internal ND is.
where I was
especially for people
reacting
who
to a
are
special
making
edition
films and doing
X100F that
video
came
work.
with brown leather.
Having an ND filter on a camera that's
And
that small. And
I
really
used
is
Photoshop in that video to
amazing. I'm
make
able
the
to go out
X100F
and
look
film
more
when
like
it's,
titanium
bright
or
daytime
graphite.
and just switch the ND on so fast.
And I want to show you this.
Insane, 'cause even on my XS20 or my XS2S, I have to like screw an ND
I have it
filter on those.
screenshotted.
So you guys really definitely stayed true to the efficiency of this camera, and I really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, here I will show you.
And
it's
a
more like
final
brown
point on
here in this
efficiency as well is
on this
the
image.
camera to cloud functionality with Frame.io. And have you been using
This is
that?
what I
Is it
did in
useful for your
Photoshop
workflow?
a long time ago.
Yeah, so I think that
And
the introduction
I know it looks
of
brown.
the Frame.io,
Probably my
the
monitor
camera to
wasn't
cloud
calibrated.
technology natively, I think
But
is a great,
imagine this
can be
kind
a
of
great upsell to
color.
clients as somebody who, again, everyone nowadays
Gray tone.
wants content
That would be so cool.
so fast. You make clients
Maybe more
happier
bluish,
if you're able to
silver.
send them the assets quicker
that would
than
look
other people. So
very
I
nice.
think that it is a great selling point to be able
Maybe a
to tell the
little
client,
slightly
like,
brighter than
hey,
this.
there's this camera to cloud technology. I can send these
Or
images
we
over
also
or these
have-
videos over
how about
as I'm
this?
filming them. So I think that that's really awesome.
A different
Or if you have
leather
an
color.
editor or
Come
someone
on!
that's pulling selects
Fujifilm.
for
The,
you,
the
you're able to
Nikon
just
did it with the ZF. You got all
send
these
it over
special
to Frame.io and then
limited
have someone
edition
look through those, download
leather
them, make selects for you,
color
just makes
colored leather
everything
options
faster.
with different
So, yeah,
texture.
efficiency, again,
Something like this.
really
Why
good at
not?
making
Come
very
on.
efficient workflows. So
Amazing. Thank
That
you
was one of
both
the
so much
huge-
for your answers today. That
No, not
concludes
really.
the-
But one
the
of the reasons
Q&A.
why I
I know
bought the
that your
X100,
projects
the
and
Nikon
everything
ZF
we've discussed
in grey,
hopefully gives a
because the leather
invaluable
looked
insight to the
different,
camera
more
to the
premium.
audience here and online.
I wanted something
Thank you very much.
unique and nice.
thank you.
And this one I didn't do. I found it online. Someone did it.
And just before I go, there's one
But
more thing that I want to mention.
Fujifilm.
For this
Come
product launch, we
on.
worked with photographers and creators around the world to create lifestyle projects that incorporate
Okay, I
an
will leave this up here.
X106 into their daily lives. The photos from these projects will be released on our socials, so I hope you get a chance to
Okay,
take a
let's see
look,
if this was
enjoy
it.
them. And
Because it's
also hope
already-
you can agree
no,
that
not
the
1 hour.
X106 is a camera suited for any style or take on the world, as long as it's your own.
Lifestyle
These
project.
projects are just
See?
the tip of the iceberg.
I mean,
and we hope to
I
see
know
your
exactly how these
lifestyle
people think and talk.
recreated through the lens
Because
of your X106.
I do
please
these. I have
share
these
with us.
conversations with Rico.
Thank you so much.
They see it as a lifestyle camera probably because of the TikTok hype and everyone getting it as an accessory. But
Okay.
there are of
Well,
course also real
Jasmine,
photographers
George,
using
for
this
the
camera.
Inspiring session. I think I don't need convincing anymore, right? So, okay, so here's the exciting part, right? The release
What?
date and price.
Here's the exciting
of
part,
X106.
okay. The exciting part is a special edition.
It's going to be
Is one more thing.
$15.99 US. Availability end of February at the earliest, depending on the market situation. Comes in 2 colors, black and silver, like the previous model. And we hope you choose this camera, the new evolved camera, as your new company for photography.
That was a little
So,
weird
today,
because it sounded like he just
not only,
said,
are
I hope
we talking
you
about
choose this camera.
X106,
Okay,
but
bye.
we have a few more things to share today.
A few more things.
First is the XF lens roadmap update.
Oh,
The last
okay.
X Summit, we updated the roadmap. The GF 500mm and the GF Power.
Please buy this, yeah.
Now we expand this
No more
XF
Kaizen.
lens, roadmap as well. So it's one of the most important lens, we could say, because it's a kit lens. We have the XF 18 to 55mm f2.8 to 4. This is a great lens, very popular kit lens, but it's been here for more than 10 years since introduction. So we still have a demand
I mean,
always
Japan,
for clear, high-performance
you know,
lenses.
Japan's
So
economy
the
is
answer,
not doing great.
for
So
this
maybe they had
demand
to cut
is
costs,
the XF 16 to 50, f2.8
which
to 4.8.
is understandable, but Nikon
This is the
still
next
was able to
generation,
do something
kit lens with
little
versatile
different,
focal lens.
little
And
extra.
we only have the focal lens and f-stop info today, but we can assure you that it's going to be beyond the ordinary.
KB Matt says,
quality,
I feel
because it's
not
gonna
even
be
him
a
is
genuine lens
convinced of the product.
We will focus on improving the compactness.
Yeah, but they always
versatility,
talk like this,
and
or
sharpness.
he always talks like this.
So please look forward to it.
He must be very easy to
we
copy
will continue to improve
with AI.
the software too. We launched the X app during the X Summit Bangkok back in June last year. And we will be releasing the version 2 within February.
I think now on this photo, they show the X100V, right?
Will be renewed.
This is a different server.
You can view all images taken with specific camera lens just by tapping on the icon.
So they did change the finish of the cameras.
if you
Slightly
tap the
different
film
silver,
roll,
slightly different black,
you
but
can
they
see
didn't
all
talk
the
about it. I don't get
images
it.
taken by the specific
Usually in
film
these presentations, if they don't have so much new to
And
show,
also the equipment page
then
will
they
be added.
they focus on the little
Check
details.
status of the camera.
You know, like Apple is doing it. Here's the same phone with
There
better
were many
specs
requests
and a
on-
better
also
camera.
on the
But
shutter
everything
count.
else is the same. But look at this
So
round edges again.
this is also
How we made it
You can check the number of shots
0.00001
even
millimeter
battery status
thinner or
status
something
of
like that.
the device. Additionally, there's going to be a background download for firmware, which will be available. This version 2.0 will be available.
Yeah, they
soon.
flew by the deeds.
And
they
the
have
activity
talking points
page
in front of them, of
will be
course.
compatible with all X
And
app models.
But at least then
Camera
they can
vitals and
include
background
the
download will be
little
supported later date.
some fun gags
And
or
that depends on the
something
product.
extra.
So, please keep an eye on the announcement.
They don't talk about the finish
So
because
we
it's
will
a
be
cheaper
sharing
one.
Another firmware info for
That would
camera
be very sad.
This improves the video functionality of the 5th generation devices, starting with XH2 and XH2S. The red frame display.
They should,
and
yeah.
touch
Why
tracking
didn't they make a
autofocus
good
will be added.
teaser video? They should.
Also,
should
autofocus
have-
performance will be improved with algorithm.
It is a big deal. It's still a big deal, but
It will improve
if
the
you watch
subject
this and you
detection
don't
and
know
tracking accuracy.
the story behind the X100V
autofocus
and how
algorithm,
successful it was, how it blew up,
developed for GFX 100
and how everyone was waiting for
now
this, then
applied
you would think,
X
oh,
series. And it will be available
cool,
this
another camera. But
spring. 2 more information on firmware upgrade.
they could have hyped
So
it up a little bit more.
2024.
They should be also proud, you know.
Calm down, everyone.
It was it was for them. It was a
Fujifilm's
TikTok
90th
is a blessing,
anniversary,
right?
But also 20th anniversary. Of
They got so
film
many new
simulation.
customers. They could
So we will
have
expand the latest
acknowledged that
film
and
simulation
and said
realities
thank you or
to other
something like
5th
that.
generation devices. Initially developed for GFX 102 and applied to X100VI. Now
I
under
can already see
development
comments
for
after I
5th
leave this
generation cameras.
stream up from people watching
Second
it
information
that
is
are
the Frame
not
IO
subscribed to my
camera
channel.
now
and
available
are
without
like, oh, this
accessories
guy's only
with the
complaining. Oh, he
X100VI.
complains about
This will also
the
be rolled out.
presentation. What a loser.
So compatible models.
As if it's the
on screen.
most important thing in the world.
The release date is still undecided. So this is all we have for today.
I'm entitled to my opinion.
So X100VI, lens roadmap, X app, and firmware. We will
Oh, cool.
add a lot
Reala
to
Ace
our
is coming to the XH2 and
We are
XS20.
committed to expanding the system and
I
providing
haven't
fulfilling
read anything about
Lastly,
this
let
film
me introduce
simulation. I
some
don't even know how it
initiatives,
looks.
as Fujifilm. Fujifilm Group working
I want to
to
see more holding a
contribute
single
to the
print while walking
resolution
on the
of
beach.
environmental
Oh, this could be a meme, a new meme.
and digital camera business is no
So
exception.
I will predict that this is going to be it.
So we have a manufacturing plant
After
in the
this slide,
Philippines, which are mainly
he will say,
lenses.
thank you, everyone, and see you
And-
next time.
Thank you. So end of
That
last
was
year, we completely switched
That
to
was fast.
CO2-free electricity purchase.
Ah, okay.
We are installing solar panels
a little bit
at
more
our
corporate talk.
Fujifilm Omi office, which is our imaging solutions headquarters, and also a plant in Japan and China. Some already installed, and panel generation will begin soon. So we are committed to giving our world more smiles with product and services, and also
What
reducing
did he say?
environmental
We're committed to
impact.
give the world a smile?
All we have and environmental impact.
Wow, he's
So
dropping bombs.
That's all we have for the X Summit.
Dropping
Tokyo
some lines.
2024.
See?
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much. But wait, there's one more thing. Bring it out, Kevin Mullen. More smiles. Ah,
Of
more
course,
smiles. Okay.
We cannot end without one more thing, right?
Oh,
Yes.
damn you, Fujifilm.
So we can
What
not
is this?
just end yet. So to celebrate our 90th anniversary. So the first
If they come up with a
generation
special
model,
edition, I feel very
X100,
stupid because I
had
just
black
pre-ordered.
limited edition.
What?
10,000 pieces worldwide.
What did he say?
And standard color at the time was silver only.
Oh.
And now, so for the X106, we have prepared something similar. So here it is.
I knew it. Yes.
X106 limited edition.
Oh my god. It was going to be so expensive. Oh, what the? What?
So this is a silver body base and has the original corporate logo on the top plate and lens cap.
Okay.
Titanium shutter release, original strap, soft release, history cards included in special box. So hot shoe
History
engraved
cards.
with unique serial number. You may have noticed.
I don't care about the serial number.
So it's 1934 pieces, right? 1,934 pieces.
Okay.
Worldwide.
I'm not mad that I already
Founding
pre-ordered
year
one.
of Fujifilm. So here's the price. It'll be $1,999. So the sales channel will vary on country.
And the strap
region.
doesn't even look
So
any
please check,
special. It's just a regular
with the Fujifilm
strap.
where you reside.
Ah, well,
So
I was
truly
I
marks
was
the
getting
end of
really
X Summit Tokyo
excited for a
2024.
moment.
So thank you for attending and
Oh,
watching. So thank you.
a new logo? What? Really?
So,
A new logo?
This will not be the only
I mean, an
X
old
Summit
logo.
in the 90th year for Fujifilm.
It's a logo.
Right? So
It's a
many more
different
products
logo.
will be introduced moving forward.
$200 strap. Sweet.
In fact, the venue for next X Summit is already decided. Guess
This is
Yes,
funny, but
Sydney,
also
Australia.
also very sad.
Right.
I mean, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. At least they're doing a special edition, but they did.
So more information.
At least they did a
will
brown
follow on
leather
YouTube
version in the
and our
past
official
with the X100F.
website, Fujifilm-x.com. So please check it out.
A titanium
We'll see you
button.
next time. Bye bye.
This is his signature. Goodbye. Okay, turn the music back on. Boom. And stop the stream. So, yeah, what can I say? I am not surprised. I was not surprised today. Which sounds like a good thing, but I wanted to be surprised today. Yeah, well. Why did I also get so hyped up? I don't even need this camera. I have enough cameras. But it is the whole hype around it that got me excited. And my history with the X100F. And I wanted to see, you know, something unique. A little bit of innovation. And maybe a special edition color. I think we didn't get any. There were no limited editions outside of the little the one with the brown leather. So, oh man, I was hoping for a different finish, like a dark gray, titanium or graphite or something like that. And now they they did a different lens cap, a different logo, and then the rest are just accessories. A titanium soft release shutter button. And what else? I don't even remember, but oh yeah, history cards. History cards. Yeah. Okay. That's it. It's over. thank you all for watching, and see you next time. 7:30. If I go back to bed now, I can sleep 1 more hour before my son really needs to wake up with me. So I might do that. Okay, a little bit of an after show talk. Let's see your comments. I want to see how you reacted to this. Let's see. Where's the moment where you reacted to the special edition? Okay, a lot of laughter. Bro, titanium shutter button in all capital letters. Someone is saying that is cool. Kevin is saying that is cool. I don't know. We want the cat finish, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to display it again, not this one. So a different finish, a dark gray or whatever, brown, blue, whatever, or a different leather. Come on, Fujifilm. Maybe they can do this after, I don't know, a year or so, or 2 years, then they come out with a special edition. Alex, history cards, y'all. What? History cards. Let's laminate them and put them in our collection folder next to our Pokemon cards. No, I'm not. I don't want to shit on them, It is a little lame, to be honest, in my opinion. It's still cool that they do something special. And Rico did also some not so special editions, like the urban and street edition are kind of the same. And only the accessory color was different, so what else? But at least they came out with a street edition, different finish. And then they came out with a diary edition, another different finish. So 2 different finishes. Then they brought out a new lens, a 40. Or imagine Fujifilm brings out an X100 with a 28 or a 50. They're like, oh, you guys want a 28? We made one. That's probably not going to happen. And then all the Leica Q users might look at this camera. Okay, I guess it's time for all of you to watch reviews and for me to go to bed. And then when I wake up, I will watch some reviews and see what other people are saying about it. And soon you can see what I'm going to say about it, because I pre-ordered one. Hopefully I'm not at the end of the list. And I will make a bunch of videos. I'm not going to be super clickbaity and do titles like, is this the new street photography god camera, or Fujifilm, this is a game changer, or something like that. If you see any title that says, this is a game changer, or a new era is beginning, or something like that, then it's just clickbait and bullshit. Because it is not. It is a refinement. It is just a refinement. And that's okay if the product is already good. And the X100V is already a good camera. We don't need so much new stuff in it. Yeah. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah. I'm going to make videos because I want to reminisce. Oh man, I don't know how to say this. I want to get nostalgic. Maybe show some of my old videos in my X100VI video, and see if the X100VI gives me the same feeling and shooting experience. And maybe I get excited taking photos with it. We will see. Yeah. All right. Should I end the stream? Okay. At least I'm honest, you know. I know a lot of people are going to buy it just to feature it on TikTok or wherever. Oh man. Oh man. Get ready for the tsunami of X100VI videos. So hopefully I can make it a little bit different or my way. I will find a way. Okay, so yeah. Thanks for hanging out, and I will leave this stream up for a few days, and then maybe I will then cut it shorter and start right when the X100VI was was announced very unexcitingly. Yeah, but you can rewatch this if you missed the beginning of the stream. All right, thanks for hanging out. See you soon. Take care. And stay tuned for Rico. Oh, Rico GR4. Oh, when it is coming. Oh, I have some information I can share to you in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.